Oh, hey. Good morning, everybody. Well, I've got another ride in mind today. How am I doing? Hey, perfect. Couldn't be better. Yeah, I think that I will drive to Iron River, Wisconsin. It's about a 30-minute drive west of here. And I mapped out a little loop. I like loop routes. I don't have to backtrack. I'll start there in Iron River on the Tri-County Corridor. It's a rail trail that runs from Superior, Wisconsin to here in Ashland. Gravel surface. And then I'll head south on some paved town roads that meander through the lakes that are south of Iron River. Totals about 15 miles. Weather today looks like about 80 degrees in Iron River. It'll be much cooler than that here, which is common this time of year, with winds coming off the lake. Easterly winds, they're predicting about 9 miles per hour this afternoon. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I had a couple nice rides this week. On Wednesday, I rode 28 miles, about half of it on gravel, and that was a good time. Some of the gravel was a little rough. And yesterday, Saturday, I just did a loop on the rail trail route here in Ashland. I extended it a little bit to the east. I felt really good, so I think I'm getting into better shape this year. So it's Sunday. Time to head to church in a few minutes, and then I'll see you on the road this afternoon. Tailwind prayers have been submitted. Time to go turn some pedals. Okay, I made it to Iron River. I just dumped on the Tri-County Corridor. And I'm headed west into the big city of Iron River. As expected, a lot warmer here. It was about 71 when I left Ashland, according to my truck. And when I pulled in here, 83. This rail trail runs from Ashland all the way to Superior, Wisconsin. It's multi-use, primarily ATVs in the summer and snowmobiles in the winter. But it also gets occasional bicycle traffic and walkers as you get near the towns. bridge here. This isn't an old rail bridge though. This is looks like a purpose-built bridge for the trail. Near Ashland, a lot of the bridges are the original rail bridges. Okay, that's not the norm. At least near Ashland, I've had very good luck with encounters with ATVs. They'll slow down quite a bit, so they're not kicking up so much dust. Not so with this gentleman. Okay, here's Spring Lake Road. That's where I jump off the corridor. That was a little spicy. Ooh, hill. All right, here I am at Highway 2. Jump across here when I get a chance. And the rest of my ride will be on pavement. I'm looking forward to that because that was not the most pleasant. Seems like that portion of the corridor gets a lot more ATV traffic than near Ashland, which makes sense. So the gravel was a little deeper. The bumps were a little more frequent. And that Spring Lake Road was kind of sandy. Got a few little pucker moments there. But I made it. This is more like it. I just passed Deep Lake Lodge. I'm on East Deep Lake Road. And yeah, this is what I was hoping it would be more like, is a tree-lined rural road with lakes nearby. Much better. Sign says Orlowski Road. Birch Grove Campground. Oh, there's a pileated woodpecker on that tree. I wonder if I can catch it. I don't think so. This looks like fun. Downhill winding road through the trees. A great reward after a long hill climb just a minute ago. Oh yeah, fun. And I turn left here onto Windall Road. Pretty light traffic out here today. I like that. All right, I just finished a short little sprint on County Highway A. Nothing to see there. And now I've turned on to Spider Lake Road. Heading east into a bit of a wind. Oh, this looks like one. Oh, yeah. So I haven't told a stupid story yet on this ride, so I just thought of one. You know the saying, now that we're in warm weather, that there are lots of bugs in the air. I've seen a lot of dragonflies hanging out around me today. Anyway, last summer I was riding on the Ashland Rail Trail, and a bug flew in my mouth. I spit it out, and then I felt, a little pain on the tongue. Yep. A bee flew in my mouth, stung my tongue. And I'm known to be allergic to bee stings. But it was just one, and I made it home fine. Probably just 2 or 3 miles to home. But my tongue was swelling up and it was getting hard to move it, and knowing the history of the venom allergy and being in my mouth, I thought, well, I'd better not chance this in case it would hinder my breathing. So I went to the emergency room at Tamarack in Ashland. And they did a fine job for me there. They treated me, gave me an IV and an injection of what I don't remember now. Anyway, got me stabilized. And this all was happening about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. Coming out on County Highway H right now at Moon Lake, just south of Iron River. Continuing my enthralling story, the band was scheduled for a gig at Lakewoods Resort at 5 p.m. that day. And I do most of the singing. So I says to myself, ain't no way this is gonna happen. Said to the doc, told this to the doc in the emergency room. He said, ain't no way that's gonna happen. So I texted my bandmates, relayed the whole gruesome story, and said, well, I'll get back to you. We may have to cancel, or I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. So I think it was probably about noon that I was discharged. not feeling too bad. So I told the guys, after some discussion, well, you guys head down there with the gear, start setting it up, and I'll join you if I can. We'll kind of figure it out when we get there. So they showed up there at about 3. Started unloading the gear. I showed up shortly after 3. He said, you know, things are improving. I just may be able to do this. And by showtime, I was able to sing without any problem. So that's my story. Thanks to the ER, doctor and nurses in Ashland, and thanks to the Lord for prayers answered, I was able to do that. Well, that's my story for today. We're headed into Iron River right now. So when I get there, we'll do a little wrap. Well, I did do a wrap-up video when I got back to the parking lot in Iron River. I wasn't real happy with it, so I thought I'd try this on the drive back. That first 3 or 4 miles, it was on the Tri-County corridor, and then a short section on a gravel road I didn't like. I guess I'm not the gravel rider that I thought I might be. But it was loose, and the corridor was quite bumpy. So it started out not too good. But the rest of it was paved. There were not as many views of the lakes as I had hoped. But, you know, it was all right. There were a few views of lakes. I saw some swans out on one lake. I hope I got a good picture of them. Saw some really nice little cabins. I'm not a big fan of the up and down topography, though. Several hard climbs. Really similar to the ride that I took 2-3 weeks ago, just south of Iron River. So anyway, so I have a ride planned this summer. That's about a 2-hour drive from home. It's a rail trail from Conover to Phelps. And it is on a gravel rail trail. I'm going to have to think about that again. I don't really want to drive 2 hours and then get on a trail that I'm not going to like. So that one may get dropped. We'll see. Anyway, the rest of the videos I hope to make this summer will be a little farther drive from home, and I think more scenic. So I'm looking forward to that. And hey, all in all, it was a good day, and I thank you for coming along. We'll catch you next time.